All right, the first step, let's take a look at the right hand. So I'll just do it on open strings. I've got my thumb on the 6th string, index on the 3rd, middle on the 2nd, ring finger on the 1st. And I'll go thumb, index, middle, index. Ring, index, middle, index. So again. So I would practice that slowly. And you can also practice it by cutting it in half. So like here's the first half. And again. And the second half. And then all together. All right, so measure 1, we're going to use that pattern except for the thumb will hit the 5th string. We're going to start with our middle finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and the 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string. Total, it's an A minor chord. But since we're not playing that 4th string, I refinger my left hand just like this. So you're going to go thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, index. Now for the rest of this first line, you can keep this middle finger down. You're just going to work around it. It's called a pivot finger. So we're going to hit the open 5, followed by the 3rd string. First finger comes around to that 2nd fret. 3rd finger comes around to the 3rd fret. Open 5. So again. All right, so the first 2 measures are going to go. So the melody is in the bass, so I do try and bring that out by playing it a little bit harder. And so on. Measure 3, we have a D minor chord, and I would finger it just like this. Again, you can keep that middle finger down for measures 1 and 2, so this will stay, and then you have a D minor chord here. Same right hand pattern as the 1st string, except for the thumb hits the 4th string. And like we did going from 1 to 2, we're going to keep the middle finger down, and now the bass is going to be on the 4th string. So keep that middle finger down, open 4, hit that 3rd string, 1st finger comes around to the 2nd fret on the 4th string, 3rd finger, open. So again. So those 2 measures go. Measure 5, we're now going to have this. The full chord is E major, but we're just going to use these 2 right here. So I've got my 1st finger on that 3rd string and middle finger on the 4th string. Same right hand pattern, the thumb will hit the 4th string. Keep that. You're going to keep this 1st finger down, hit the 4th string, 3rd string. 3rd finger goes to the 3rd fret on the 4th string, back to this finger, 2nd finger, open. So slowly it goes. All right, then if you take a look at measure 7, we have this A minor / C chord. It looks like this. And we're going to use that right hand pattern we had in the first measure. Thumb will hit the 5th string. Now, important thing about going from measure 6 to measure 7 is the melody is in the bass, and sometimes people have a hard time getting to this chord in measure 7. So what I would recommend doing is make sure that 3rd finger goes down first, and then that gives you a little extra time to get these 2 fingers down. So again, I'll do those 2 measures again. So if you notice my left hand, this finger went down, and then these 2 fingers went down. If you do it the opposite way, you're gonna cut the bass notes. So you go like this then. But then there's that pause, and you don't want that. You want the bass to be continuous. So definitely get that 3rd finger down first. Same thing with going to measure 8. I make sure that this finger's down first because I'm using it first, and then I make sure this finger goes down, and then I make sure this finger goes down. So, and this is an E7 chord, and the bass note is a B. So same right hand pattern. All right, so that line beginning at measure 5 goes like this. Measures 9 through 12 are the same as measures 1 through 4. And if you take a look at measure 13, we're going to do an A minor / E chord. So it's an A minor chord. The thumb will hit the 4th string, which is an E. So, but that same basic right hand pattern. Same thing for measure 14, except the thumb hits the bass. Now we take off the first finger, and it now changes it into a suspended chord. So a suspended chord is neither major nor minor because you don't have the note in there that makes it major or minor. But you take off that first finger, and then the first finger goes here, 1st fret, 3rd string, thumb hits the 6th string. So again, measure 13, 14, 15, and 16 are So beginning at measure 17, this is the first ending. We're going to go 2 and 1, and just go thumb, index, middle, ring. Then keep these 2 fingers there and put down the 3rd finger. And then I go 2 and 1. And again, I will make sure this finger is down first. So if I go, and then I keep my first finger down and I put my pinky on that 3rd fret. Thumb hits the 6th string. So again, 17 and 18 are and then those 2 measures repeat. And then you go back to the beginning, and then you play all the way to measure 16, and then you take the second ending. So you're going to skip 17 through 20 and go straight down to 21, where we have this 2 and 1. All right, and then we go like this. So 1st finger, 4th finger. You can certainly use your 3rd finger there. For me, this is a little bit harder of a stretch, so I use my pinky. But you've got that. So that measure is. All right, then measure 22, we have 2 and 1 again. And then just the 1st finger. Thumb hits the 6th string. So those 2 measures, 21, 22, are. And then repeats. And then you end that. So 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, open 5. This is a great right hand study, and what I recommend doing is once you have it down, work up the speed to basically as fast as you can play it. So it's a great study for the right hand. So enjoy.